Hi everyone, and welcome to day 9 of the 12 Mindful Days of Christmas Challenge. I'm Jillian with gRow Coaching, the home of mindful self-care for moms. And today, day 9 is one of my favorites. I'm going to talk about how to mindfully navigate through Christmas parties. So I love Christmas parties, holiday parties, New Year's party, the whole thing. It's great, fun. The food, music, laughing, dancing, like all of it. It's just all good times. And Christmas parties can be a really easy, common place for people to go unconscious and go into default patterns because it's a lot of stimulation for our brain. And it can be too much to be taking in at one time, and our brains can actually shut down, depending on what kind of a person you are. So especially if you're a parent, I am still figuring out how to actually have a real conversation with a person at a party while my kids are there. Like, it feels like I have one eye on a person and then one eye kind of like scanning the peripheral to make sure that they're not like breaking anything or pushing other kids or anything like that. So if anyone has like a way to do that, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So when I leave a party, what I always want to feel like is I had really great conversations and I really connected with the people that I wanted to see and that I really was present in the entire thing, rather than leaving and being like, Chris saying like, did you have a good time? Be like, I don't know, I think so. I don't really remember. I just was just doing stuff. So I really like to be present and conscious at my parties. So the mindfulness practice is one that I've created that I actually really love. This is a fun one, and I call it the outskirts pullback, which kind of sounds like an 80s movie or like a line dance. I don't know. But so here's the practice. So at a couple of points in time in the party, in the evening while you're there, just take a moment and actually pull yourself back out of the party to the outskirts of the party. Like, actually physically remove yourself from everybody and go stand in a corner or by a wall or somewhere where you're kind of by yourself, and just take a moment. Like, really pause and take a really deep breath, a couple of deep breaths, and just watch. Just observe the party. Notice what's going on, who's talking to who, what's the energy of the party. It's also a good time to check in with yourself, like, how do I feel right now? What's my energy level? All of the different things, and just take a few breaths to really observe. So I did this at my wedding. And I have to say that this activity of actually pulling yourself out and just observing the party, being like a witness to the experience, is the number one reason why I remember every minute of my wedding. I remember the food, the dancing, the interactions, the conversations, every second of it. I was present and conscious and aware just by pulling myself out a couple of times, probably 5 times in the whole event, to just really observe. So this is a great practice to try. This can be a really great practice to keep you mindful about what you're eating and what you're drinking, because if you pull yourself out and just check in with yourself, then you'll be more careful to notice, well, how's my stomach? Am I full or hungry? Have I had too many drinks? What am I at right now? Do I need some water? So this is a great party practice to try. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think in the Facebook page or on the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about the outskirts pullback, how to navigate parties mindfully. Have fun.